Hey, hey, hey. Hi, everyone this afternoon on this happy Friday. How are you today? Yes, it's going to be a nice weekend. Hope you all get out there and enjoy it. Look like I need to adjust my camera a little bit on Facebook. Hold on for 1 second. I'm still here. I just want to make sure you all see. Just want to make sure you all see what I'm cooking and everything. I just wanted to thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for joining me, for supporting me, your comments, your hearts, and your likes, and all of that stuff, and even suggestions on what you'd like to see me make next. I look forward to that, and thank you so much. Also, in the description, I'm going to have my digital not postcard, but business card, so you can check all my links: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and all of that stuff. So it'll be easy for you to just click it and get to it, and like, share, and subscribe to my other channels too, you all. I really would appreciate that. That would be absolutely great and fabulous. Yes, indeed. Today, I'm going to be making some broccoli fritters. I've been seeing that as the buzz all around in the keto world. I said, let me go ahead and try this too. It sounds like something I'd like. It's broccoli and cheese fritters, and I'm sure you all would like it too. So I already got my oil in my hot pan already going, but it's on low. I already melted everything. And I have my broccoli florets. And this seems like this might be sort of a small batch. And what I want to do, because these are still a little frozen, I'm going to pulse these in my food processor. I already seasoned them with some of this and a little bit of salt, just to draw whatever water out of it that they may have. So let me go ahead and put these in here now. Thank you, my Instagram family. I know my arms are all in the way over there. Go ahead and pulse this a little bit. I love my food processor. It does many good things. And those of you that definitely cook, if you don't have one, try to invest in one. Because you will definitely need this in your keto journey to make things easier. And for the mind effect, if you know what I mean by mind effect, so you can feel like you're eating, especially when you're new, so you can feel like you're eating the same stuff that you would get normally at a restaurant without feeling like you're depriving yourself. Because when you're brand new, it is difficult because you do have to read, look at everything, and see what the ingredients are. And don't beat yourself up. I always say don't beat yourself up when you're trying to adjust and change your dietary lifestyle, no matter what it is, whether it's keto, carnivore, or just low carb, or even if you're doing anything else, that's perfectly fine. So let me go ahead and put this in here. Found an interesting topic matter. I think those of you that are members of my group, I haven't posted anything in my Facebook group, private group, in a while. But I think I meant to, but I didn't get a chance to. I've been so busy lately, which is a good thing. I'm going to talk about how going keto or carnivore or anything that you're minimizing or taking out beans, legumes, grains from your diet, how that benefits you. We know you get a better inflammatory response. You won't have issues with inflammation and everything. We know this already. See this? See my broccoli? And I'm going to go ahead and grab a measuring cup. I'm going to add 1 egg just to help everything stick. Stir this around in here. Yeah, as far as not having an inflammatory response, you know, women that are going through menopause, perimenopause, or after the fact menopause, or whatever you want to call it, how following this type of program definitely helps. Now, some women will experience some weight gain. They'll get the gut and all of that stuff. That's all caused by carbohydrates. Plain and simple. Whether you want to deal with that or not, it's the carbs that messes you up. It really is. You have to let them go. Find other alternatives. This is why I'm here. And no, it's not. Fat doesn't make you fat. Fat is good for you. Fat helps your cells regenerate, you know. So I'm going to add like 2 tablespoons of almond flour to this. Like everything has carbohydrates, even the meats that you eat. But the simple carbohydrates is what basically that will do you in. Sorry, make the adjustment. I'm someone I was willing to make the adjustment. That's why you see so many people. Even I know some women that are coaches in health and wellness. They do very well, but you can tell they're still eating carbs. But once they pass a certain age, you know, especially if they're, here's my garlic seasoning, you know, especially if they're, you know, past a certain age, and if they're still eating those carbs, they'll still start to look like they're having some weight gain effects, you know. Sorry to say, sorry, you know. And I know people out there, everybody's getting the information about following more vegetable-based, plant-based diets. Usually it doesn't work for women. And the ones that you see, that they look so, that do look good, that do it because they've never had any metabolic issues, hormonal imbalances, or things of that nature. That's why. So I'm going to add about 1/2 cup. This is the sharp cheddar. And I'm going to add 1/2 cup of the mild cheddar. But that's the situation, you know. I mean, now granted, I'm one of those people, I'm blessed to, I'm able to eat dairy, you know, in certain things. And sometimes, keto may be difficult for you if you're somebody that you can't tolerate a whole lot of dairy. I can eat the dairy. But I can help you with that. What are your other options and alternatives that will help you get past that? You know, I'm here for you. And like I said, I'm way in my mid-50s. You know, I'm not going to be 22. Don't want to be. But at least I'm the type of person, and I'm here to encourage you to just try to be the best you can possibly be. That's it. Get the scissors. That's all you can do. Be the best you can be, and take care of you. Yeah, different things work for different people, but sometimes when I hear that, I'm wondering, I don't want to get under anybody's skin when it comes to stuff like that. And it's interesting how people test you, you know, and it is a journey that people have a hard time understanding. They may see the benefits and the results, but, you know, they still want to, well, you should eat this, you should eat that. Now, you know, you don't want to tell people, wait a minute, I'm a coach, I have a certification in this, I know what I'm talking about. This is why I'm not eating ABC, XYZ. So, and I got to the point where I rather feel good than just eat stuff that tastes good. After a while, the taste would be short-lived, and then the horrible feeling afterwards, who wants that, you know? So if I know I like chocolate cake, guess what? I'm going to find an alternative chocolate cake to make. If I know I actually love zucchini bread, I'm going to find a different way of making zucchini bread. Simple as that. Back to these broccoli and cheese fritters. I'm going to add a little bit more almond flour. Like I said, when you're following these recipes, don't be afraid to experiment and play with. I'm experimenting and playing with this while I'm talking to you all. Looking for the right consistency. Because sometimes you follow the recipes and sometimes they can be inconsistent. So that's why I encourage you to do the best you can. And it is okay. So I'm going to see how what kind of patties I'm going to end up with this. Let me get a plate to form these. Oh, and by the way, as a reminder, I won't be on next Friday. I'll be away. I'll be back the Friday after next Friday for Friday Night Treats with Tina. So let's see what we come up with. This is still feeling a little cold. And I'm squeezing it because you see the water from the frozen broccoli coming out. In two ways I'm going to try to make this. I'm going to make it fried, and I'm going to try it in a shuffle to see which one comes out the best. I get the feeling the shuffle might be better. Since this one's smaller, I might use this one for the shuffle. And I'm actually hungry. I can't wait till I get these done. Yes. See the water coming out? It's okay. Get your hands dirty. As long as your hands aren't dirty. But get your hands wet. It's okay. So I'm squeezing that water from the broccoli. That's one thing about a lot of vegetables. You have, when you're making fritters, you have to make sure that the water isn't in there. Oh, they smell so good. Smells cheesy. Smells like macaroni and cheese. I think I have to make that for you all, the keto version of that. I know you all seen different versions, but everybody have their own knack with that. Let me go ahead and try these four, and I'm going to wash my hands. Just wash my hands, get that stickiness off my fingers, and I'm going to try something. Oh, by the way, my husband has been growing these cute little tomatoes. Can you believe these are tomatoes? See how little they are? And they are absolutely delicious. They're some type of candy something tomato. I love them. So good. Just had to share that with you all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put one of these on. Fire my oven back up, and I'm going to fire my shuffle. Let's see which comes out the best. Put this on the side. Okay, we're all learning together. Being creative. Being creative, which is cool. I encourage you to please be creative, you know. Doesn't have to be perfect every time. Just have fun with it and enjoy. Just have fun and enjoy when you follow this lifestyle. Oh, and back to about the menopause. But this type of lifestyle does definitely help women that are going through that journey. So yes, I've always had issues with weight since I was a small child. But I'm like 100 pounds less than what I was before I started this journey. And also I'm going through a thing what they call body composition. When you're on your journey, don't get frustrated if you find yourself, especially if you're a woman, if you're gaining weight but you're smaller in size, that's okay. I mean, first of all, your body is healing. Second of all, body composition, which means, let me get some water. You're adding muscle, which is an extra good thing, especially if you're past a particular age. Usually women lose muscle more than men, especially when they go through menopause. And with this, as long as you are continuous 100% of the, I'm not going to say 100% of the time, but as long as you do this at least, you know, let's say a whole year, 80% of the time, maybe some weekends, sometimes with family, you may take a break, and I even try to avoid that. I try to stick within keto means and parameters and everything, so just be mindful of that. Be mindful. It takes time. I mean, we don't know how long we're going to be here, but while you're here, try to be the best you that you possibly can. That's all I have to say. You know, that's it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this on the shuffle. I don't know how this will come out. I don't know if it will stick, if it will stay, or what. But we're going to find out. I just put that in the shuffle, and I'm going to put these in the oil to see what happens. Okay, I'm back. I get a feeling that they might fall apart on me, but that's okay. I'm doing this for a reason, so I can teach you all that nothing has to be perfect. It doesn't always have to look good, as long as it tastes good, and if you're happy with it, that's fine. You can always go back later and fix and repair and make it better, which is what I probably have to do with these, coming up with my own take, truly own take on this. So let's see what we come up with. You know, or you might end up with a nice cheesy broccoli stir fry thingy, which is fine. That is okay. That is okay. Like I said, it's just me. I do this by myself, you know, and I don't mind. And I encourage you, whatever thing that you're doing to motivate yourself, or business plans, or whatever, anything, mind, body, soul, and spirit that you want to do, go ahead and do it. Don't let nobody stop you. Just do it, you know. Put this over here. Yeah, so other than that, we're going to see how these come out. I'm looking forward to seeing this. Yes, because I'm actually hungry, as I said earlier. For sure. For sure. Also, tell me, what are your plans this weekend? Any ideas that you may have in regards to what you want me to cook next time? You want something sweet, something savory? Let me know. Let me know. And we see if we can work it out. But like I said, as a reminder, I'm not going to be here next Friday, but the Friday after that to pick back up again. That's when I'm going to be here. Oh, okay. The shuffle is looking good. Making it as the shuffle might be the better bet. Okay. Let's see if it will come out of this. All the shuffle is just a mini waffle maker. See, it's kind of hot. Ah, see? Just wanted to show you guys that. I'll close this back up again. Let me get me a small saucer for it. Okay, I just flipped them over there, and I'm going to undo this and see what we come up with. Let that go ahead and get warm. Thank goodness I keep my utensils right here in my island. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm going to lift it up so you all can see. Look at that. You can use this as a sandwich. I'm going to let this cool before I taste it. I usually can eat hot food and take a pinch. This is good. I could see actually making two and making a sandwich out of it. Okay. Maybe next time more cheese. Working on the recipe. And I might put maybe cream cheese in it next time. Okay. Tastes like broccoli, which I happen to like. I'm feeling bacon should go with this. That might be good. Either within it, with more cheese, or as a sandwich, if I made two choppers. This is pretty good. I wish you all were here to share. So I'm waiting for my fried ones to come up. This is pretty good, I must say. Now, some of you that know me and know where I am, call, give me a holler. As long as you're all vaxxed and everything, maybe have you come on over so you can do a Friday Night Treats with Tina with me. You know, looking forward to doing that when things get better, you know. That's what I initially wanted to do when I first started this. I wanted to have occasional guests, whether it's every quarter or every month or anything like that. Hi, my Instagram peeps. Thanks for tuning in and watching me. I really, really appreciate it. Let me check the fried ones. They look pretty good too. Okay, I'm happy. Speaking of hormones in women, keto is where it's at. And also, for you men out there, it helps with your testosterone levels will go back up, because men after a particular age, their testosterone levels drop, which causes other problems. They have the additional weight gain, things of that nature. Like, yes, like those of us, men and women, that's after a particular age, we're not going to lose weight as fast as most people, as younger people. That's why you have to stick with it and stay the course. And sometimes I think me being on camera, it doesn't really show my true results. I can see that in my clothing size, which is a good thing. I love that. That makes me feel so very good. You know, that's what makes me want to stay with it. And the anti-inflammatory issues. And those of you that may be having issues with joints or arthritis or anything like that, this helps that too. Doesn't take it away, but you'll find that you'll move better when you follow this type of a lifestyle, keto, carnivore, just low carb. Most people start off like I did, with just eating low carb, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. But as you learn and study, listening to various people, and of course YouTube, Instagram, and I advise check legitimate sources, NIH, you know, stuff like that. Research studies, you can Google them and find them. They're out there, you know, they're out there. It talks about how this benefits people on so many levels. I mean, I don't want to wear your ear out, but this type of lifestyle has truly been a blessing for me, that's for sure. Let me check these. Oh, look at this. That's how it looked fried. Let's cut into it. Okay. I think I like the taste of the fried better. And I fried them in olive oil and butter. Unsalted butter. Remember, when you do keto, you don't use no vegetable oils, no corn oil, no canola oil, none of that. You can use animal fat. You can use bacon grease if you want. You can use beef tallow. You can use schmaltz. Or anything that's from a lamb or a sheep, you could do that, but not the oils that were originally used for machinery. Yes, you heard me right. When I learned that, I was floored. I'm like, really? And they're giving it permission for people to eat? I think I like this fried better. And remember, when you follow this lifestyle, I think a couple of my clients, the hardest thing I'm finding is people still have the old mind of you having to reduce calories, watch calories. No, you don't. You got to make sure you're eating, make sure you're eating enough, and make sure you're eating enough good fats. And good fats include the animal fats too. We're human. Although we're high on the food chain, we're part of the animal kingdom also. And yes, we're supposed to be eating meat. Sorry. Like I had a discussion with a young man about he's very into vegan. I'm like, well, you're 20 something. I'm 50 something. Why am I doing so well? And when I see women my age and older that are vegan, especially if they had struggles, health struggles, or struggles with weight, how come they're still struggling? Granted, I still have goals I want to reach and things I want to progress within, but it's interesting how people are afraid to move away from what the masses say should and should not be. I guess I'm the type of person, I don't mind doing that. I think I may have shared before, I've always been a curious person by nature. Not out of skepticism, because I just want to know. I just want to learn things. I just want to find out. I just want to figure out. When I was a kid, I was reading encyclopedias for fun. Then I happened to come across information that usually is interesting. A lot of information is there for the taking, but most people won't take it. Or if they do know, they won't follow suit on it. I wonder why. I never understood that. I go for this fried. You all try this. Add your little gives and takes to this. Repeat this. Show this to your friends and family. Maybe tonight. Watch me so you can go through this. Stop it and start it. Stop it and start it so you all can see and try and experiment. Go get your cheeses that you like, your almond flour, your garlic seasoning, your little salt, and learn this. This is fun. Make it a fun night for you and your family. And I just want to say thank you once again for watching Friday Night Treats. Yes, sometimes they feel like cheats. Friday Night Treats with Tina, and I'm Tina, the Keto Coach. Thank you so much for watching, and you all have a fabulous weekend. Love you. Thanks. Bye-bye.